Well, California schools have seen deep budget cuts, and the cuts, of course, are forcing schools and even parents to come up with new ways to try to meet the challenge. Education contributor Steve Perry found a great example of parents taking the lead at an elementary school in Southern California. Here's Perry's principals.
The students at Overland Elementary begin every morning on the right foot, and their parents wouldn't have it any other way. After all, this was their idea.
Their brains are actually ready to learn when they go in the classroom because they've been exercising so that they're very able to take in information and to digest it.
And now this innovative program has gotten the attention of some powerful people.
I want to commend all of the parents and also the Overland Elementary's Parent Association for setting an example for an active lifestyle for their children.
As I saw firsthand, parents are involved in almost every facet of running the school.
It starts with an administration that's open to having parents on campus and lets parents contribute where they can contribute instead of setting really strict boundaries about what we're allowed to do and not allowed to do.
Do you really have an org chart?
The PTA has an org chart.
You serious?
Yeah. We have an arts committee, we have a library committee, we have a safety committee that works hand in hand with our staff to make sure that earthquake supplies are ready. We have a science committee, we have a technology committee. Together with our technology coordinator from the school, they write a technology plan.
The parents fundraise annually to support instruction throughout the school. We fund a science lab coordinator, which is a new program that came on campus.
How many staff do you provide support for?
Including teachers' aides, at least 10 to a dozen.
You raise enough money annually.
Correct.
To take on endeavors such as building this library, stocking it, building a science center, all on a public school campus in California that's ground zero, by the way, for educational cuts.
The thing that we also have tried to do is, within the fundraising, it's fundraising for the school. It's not fundraising for, this grade or that grade or this program. The administration, teachers, the other parent, academic bodies then decide how that money is going to be spent.
They understand money in many different ways. I'm very fortunate that many of my parents understand that you're not going to get that much from a bake sale as much as you're going to get that much from reaching out to a corporate donor.
I wanted to be a part of the thing that protected my biggest investment, which was my children.
I think parents need to lead by example. They need to lead active, healthy, fit lives because our kids are watching us. And it's hard to tell your kid to do something if you're not even doing it yourself.
If you're up on your knees. The schools, the teachers, they can't do everything. They'd like to, but there's just not enough time, money, energy to do it. So when you have parents who can step in and get that going, you step in and you help.
So what's the lesson? What can we learn from these dedicated parents at Overland?
What we can learn is that when you put your mind to it and you're creative enough, the parents can actually offset some of the limitations, some of the budget deficits that are occurring in our schools. They can come in, as they did in this particular situation, and provide something as simple as physical fitness to the children.
Good advice, Steve. Thanks.
Thank you.
Steve Perry, more ahead.